What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there doing well. Side to side, I'm trying to squeeze y'all out one more read before I get ready to go lay it down for the night, okay? So let's get into it. So I pulled some messages from the answering timer. So these can be any questions that you have. This can be some answers to your questions. All right, this could be letting you know when something's going to happen for you, okay? So we have a change is coming. So if you've been wondering, is things going to be like this forever, baby? No, it is not, okay? There is a change that is coming in for you. So you could be seeing angel numbers 555, and this is letting you know, like, there's a change that's coming in the near future here, okay? Now we have get more insight before making a decision. So there can be something that you're contemplating right now. You don't know whether you should do it if you don't do it here, okay? But you're being called to get more insight, maybe get some advice, maybe seek out some type of information that's going to help you before you make a decision here, okay? Now, we also have show initiative. So this could mean that you're being called. Like if you're interested in doing something, maybe if you want to find out some type of information or something, like you have to be the one that shows initiative. You may have to be the one to start the conversation or to reach out and get the information that you're seeking here. Okay, so if there's something that you're wanting to know, maybe you're being called to get more insight, but you have to show initiative. That means that it's not going to come to you. You have to go out and find this information, okay? Now, we have probably not. So this could be an answer to something that you're wondering, is this going to happen or what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but the answer is probably not. So it may not happen when you want to. For some of you, maybe it's not going to happen at all, okay? Then we have May. So something could have taken place this past May, or something could be happening for you guys this coming up May, okay? So let's get into it. Let's pull a few messages. Let's see what's on your mind. Let's see what's on this particular person's mind. And let's see what's going on. Now, if anything happened to resonate, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you guys are interested in a personal, I am running a special on my love reading, on my general energy reading. It's just going to let you know about the general energy around you and what information you need to know, okay? My email will be in the description box below. So let's get into it. Messages for my Scorpios. What does Scorpio need to know at this time? Let me scoot up just a little bit here. All right, messages for Scorpio. What is it that they need to know? Messages for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know at this time? All right, you made me doubt myself sometimes, and I don't know who I am anymore. So I don't know, Scorpio, this could be how you're feeling about somebody. Like this person made you doubt yourself. It made you doubt your worth. It made you question some things about yourself, and they just don't know who they are. This gives me someone who is very confused. Maybe they're struggling with themselves and trying to figure out who they are and what they need to do, what they're meant to do. Or this could be how someone is feeling about you. Maybe you made this person doubt themselves. They thought they was on the right track. They thought they was doing something good in their life. And then they met your ass and found out, all that was a lie. Okay, so someone here is starting to doubt themselves, or you made this person doubt themselves. They could have made you doubt yourself. Okay, take it how it resonates. Messages for my Scorpio. Tell us more. What does Scorpio need to know? Alright, we have, I never thought it would hurt that much. Okay, so this gives me the energy of someone that's hurting. So you walking away, you stop talking to somebody, you cutting somebody off, or this could have been what they did to you. Like, they thought it was going to be easy. They thought it was going to be simple. Like, that was going to be a piece of cake. But they're realizing, like, shit, this cut a little deeper than what I thought, okay? So you could have thought maybe it was going to be easy to let this person go. They could have thought it was going to be easy to let you go. But it's like the pain and the hurt is much deeper. It's hurting a little bit more than what this person expected here, okay? All right, tell us more. Messages for my Scorpios. Tell us more. What is it that Scorpio needs to know? Messages for my Scorpios, okay? The way that I treated you was wrong. Please don't put up with my behavior here. Okay, so this could be this person that I'm talking about. You made me doubt myself. So this person could have thought their life was fine. how they acted, how they carried on, how they handled themselves. Like, they didn't see nothing wrong with it. But see, you came along and you showed this person like, nah, baby, you can't treat people like that. You can't talk to people like that. You can't handle people like that. So it's like, it has this person questioning themselves. Now, like, damn, you know, have I been living my life wrong this whole time? Have I been doing wrong? Because they're realizing how they treated you is wrong. So for some of you, you could be putting up with somebody that treats you like shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't respect you. They're not loyal to you. And they want you to be like, Scorpio, you don't need to put up with this behavior. Like, how I'm treating you and what I'm doing, like, you too good to be dealing with this shit. You see what I'm saying? So this is someone who is realizing how they treated you was wrong. For some of you, maybe you're still dealing with this particular person or you're not, okay? If you are this person saying, baby, you deserve better than me, but you shouldn't treat me or you shouldn't put up with how I'm treating you here, okay? So you could be someone, maybe you don't like confrontation. You ain't got time to be arguing and fighting with nobody. So it's kind of like you let this person do whatever, but they're like, nah, Scorpio, you can't let me just treat you any type of way here. All right, tell me more. What does Scorpio need to know? I make excuses because I don't want to love again. So this could be someone who makes a lot of excuses for the way that they behave, for the way that they act, for the things that they do because they're just afraid to love again. So when this person runs, when this person ignores your calls, when this person does little stupid shit, it's like they make excuses like, oh man, you know, well my childhood was fucked up, or my mama wasn't there, and my daddy wasn't there, or, you know, everybody do me wrong. Like this person always make excuses for their actions and the things that they do, but the real reason is this person's scared to love again. We might pull on that. Give me one more for Scorpio. Messages for my Scorpios. What does Scorpio need to know? We have, I knew it from the start. So for some of you, this particular person knew what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? They knew from the start that maybe you were the one for them. They knew from the start that they would always love you. They knew from the start that they would never want to let you go. All right, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe things didn't work out between you and this person the way that you expected or the way that they expected. So it's like when you cross paths with this person, when you came into their life, they could have automatically knew like that, like, yeah, I'm going to fuck around and be with Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio going to be the one for me. Like it was something that this person knew from the start. Let's pull on this, I make excuses because I don't want to love again. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so we're going to clarify, I make excuses because I don't want to love again. So let's look at this particular person. Now, I had someone ask me, you guys, I do not mind you asking me questions. I love when you ask me questions because, you know, everybody who listens to tarot, I don't know if somebody is new that's listening to tarot. I don't know if somebody that's been listening to it for a while, but you may not understand everything that a reader says, and so there's no need of listening if you don't understand, right? So someone asked when I say this person, am I talking about you guys or am I talking about the other person? I don't know, y'all. That's why I say this person. You know what I'm saying? If what I'm saying resonate with you and things that you've been through, or it sounds like a situation that you're going through, then the person I'm talking about is you. If it doesn't sound like you, then it could be someone in your energy or someone else that I'm talking about here, okay? So that's why sometimes I say take it how it resonates, because what I'm saying, you have to take, you know, it how it resonates here, okay? Some of the things I may say may not resonate with you at all at this time. You know, when I do the readings, y'all, I don't know how far out I can be reading for some shit that happened 2-3 years ago, 2-4 months ago, or 2-3 years is going to happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. That's why you hear people say take what resonates. Sometimes it's hard to take what resonates. You're like, well, damn, this don't resonate with me now. But then later on down the line, something does. Like, I've listened to several readings, and I can distinctly tell you guys, I heard some shit like 2 years ago, and it took a whole year for this shit to come into fruition. You see what I'm saying? So when you listen to different readers, you have to remember, like, we don't know exactly how far out that, you know, we're making these predictions or whatever, but when I use the term this person, you know, that's when you have to be like, okay, well, what she's saying don't sound like some shit I've been through. So it can be somebody else around you, or it may not be, period. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that helped. I replied back to that message, so I hope you did get that. And like I said, don't feel like you can't ask questions. I love when you guys ask questions because I'm here to answer them. I'm your spiritual teacher, and that's my job, is to teach you and help you out your journey here, okay? So let's get into it. Let's clarify this person that's making excuses because they don't want to love again. Who is this person that's making excuses, Holy Spirit, and why? All right, the reason why this person makes excuses is because they have a lot of bottled up feelings, okay? This person has a lot of unexpressed emotions, but they're like this ticking time bomb here, okay? They're about to explode. Whoever this is, they've been holding back. So it's like they always been holding back. For some of you, they've been holding back their feelings from you this whole fucking time. You ain't never heard this person say, I love you, I want to be with you. They've never expressed to you how they truly felt. And the reason why is because they don't want to love. This person is scared to love again. So that means at one point in time, this person was in love. You know, they were in a loving situation, or what they thought was a loving situation, but it didn't work out. This is someone who really is hurting. I really feel like they're hurting from their past, a past relationship, a situation that maybe they thought was going to work out and it didn't. So it's like they make excuses for why they do the things that they do, but really deep down inside, this person is afraid to love again. And when it comes to you guys, they have a lot of bottled up unexpressed emotions. So this person does love you. They do have feelings for you. But the thing is, they don't know how to express it. And for some of y'all, they don't want to express it because they know if they come out and tell you how they feel, like that's going to lead to something. They're like, man, I'd just rather sit up here and waddle in these fucking emotions versus tell Scorpio how I feel. So let's get another one on. I make excuses because I don't want to love again. Who is this person? All right, we have temper. So whoever this is, you guys, they can have some anger issues, okay? So they can hide behind this persona. You know, maybe you tapped into and you figured out, like, damn, this person got some anger issues. Like, they can get mad over the slightest things. You know, they have a lot of dark energy, a dark mood. So it's like they may experience a lot of mood swings. But you always notice this person's, like, more in a darker, more in a low vibrational ass energy. They can be abusive, so they can be physically abusive, they can be mentally abusive, they can be emotionally abusive. So this person has a very fierce temper, and I really feel like it's because they're hurting. You know, a lot of times when people are hurting and they're holding back their feelings and emotions, like it bottles up. It bottles up into frustration, it bottles up into anger, it bottles up into depression, like it bottles up into a whole lot of things. That's why you're supposed to express yourself and say what's on your mind and what's on your heart. So let's get one more. All right, I split the deck and we got false hope, y'all. This is someone who I feel like, it's like they've had a lot of false hope when it came to love. You know, so this person would get all their feelings and emotions. Like, they'll put all their eggs in one basket when it comes to a person. You know, they're like, yeah, we're going to be together. This going to work. And it's like you kind of got to take your time. Like, when you dealing with relationships and all that type of shit, like, you just can't jump in and be all in. You just can't automatically just give this person all your love, all your time, all your everything. You know, you got to kind of take your time with people nowadays and see if they're going to be able to give you what you give them. But this is someone who I feel like, you know, they had a lot of false hope, but they gave you a lot of false hope, but they made excuses for that. So it's like they would tell you shit basically that you wanted to hear, you know, and this could have been what they were used to receiving. They were used to people telling them shit that they wanted to hear. But I feel like they made excuses. Like you would ask them, like, damn, why you tell me this shit and you didn't really mean it? Or why you tell me we gonna be together and I'm still waiting for you to make a move? You know what I'm saying? This person would be like, oh, you know, whoop the whoop, this and that. Like, they would give you a lot of false hope for some of you guys just to shut you up. I'm just gonna keep it real, you know. But it was like this dream had no substance. Like, they would sell you some dreams, but then when you sit back and looked at this shit, you was like, well, damn, they keep doing the same shit. They keep telling me the same shit, but I don't see no action. I don't see any particular changes here, okay? So this is all I have, you guys. Let's see exactly who this reading is about, okay? Messages for my Scorpios. I love you. I hope something here did resonate. If it did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Once again, if you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below. So we have Virgo, Sag, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, heavy Sag, heavy Cancer. So definitely a Sag or a Cancer. Let's do one more. Heavy Gemini, Scorpio, and Taurus. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.